yourself comfortably seated and feeling your spine lift up as your tailbone sinks down. I'm going to start with a card that I pulled today. It's from the Magic Times Empowerment cards, and I thought it went well with our music theme. It is called Dance. So it says, find your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. And then in the book that comes along with it, it says, today is my day to dance lightly with life. I will sing wild songs, find my rhythm, and follow the drumbeat of my heart. I will dance with my friends and family, and sometimes I will dance alone. I will invite moonbeams of dragonflies to come and play. My spirit will soar no matter what happens. I will find a reason to dance. So don't worry, you guys, we're not going to do Zumba or anything today. But I just thought that we could have the sense of dance in ourselves and just maybe move a little lightly today. And do you ever dance on your own? If you're in the kitchen doing the dishes and a good song comes on or something like that, maybe take that opportunity today to just find a little lightness and a little movement, right? So close your eyes for a minute and just feel yourself settling in. Feel your tailbone sinking down to the ground. Lift up your spine so that it's reaching up, opening each of the spaces between each vertebrae, giving a little space, giving your heart a little space by opening your chest. Maybe draw your shoulders back just a little bit and down, and reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Just thinking about that word dance for a moment and what makes your heart dance. Let's begin with 3 rounds of breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And take this moment to scan through your body, starting from the top of your head, letting your mind's eye just walk through your whole being, working its way down, noticing if there's areas in your body that you need to take a little extra care of as we move through practice today. Also noticing if things are feeling well, parts of your body that are serving you. Maybe if you worked out yesterday or over the weekend, have a few sore little muscles from moving and grooving. And finally, just noticing how your spirit is today, how your heart is checking in. And then slowly open your eyes and draw your shoulders up towards your ears. And then exhale, release, reach your arms out, drop them down. Inhale, lift, reach the shoulders up. And exhale, drop them down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, drop it down. And now turn the palms up, bring the palms up overhead. Lift and look up towards your fingers. And then exhale, chin to chest, drop the hands down. Inhale, lift, bring it up. And exhale, drop it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time, lift, look up. And exhale, bring it back down. Let's bring our hands to our knees. Straighten the arms, straighten the spine. And now you're going to pull your belly in, draw your back towards the wall behind you, chin to chest. And then inhale, straighten back up, lift, look up. Exhale, round the back, pull the belly in. Inhale, lift, chin goes up. Round it back and lift back up. Round and lift. Round and lift. And now speeding it up a little bit more. Round and lift. 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 Come back to neutral position. Let's bring the left hand over to the right knee, right hand behind you, taking a twist, looking back, feeling the spine twirl around, chin to shoulder, eyes look to the right, breathing. And then come back to center, and let's take right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, twist to the left. And then come back to center again. Let's interlace the fingers behind our head, pressing into the head, elbows are up high. And let's tip over to the right side, just opening your left side here. You can slowly turn your eyes and look up and breathe for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, come back to center. And now over other side. Right elbow up, left elbow down, eyes look up and breathe. Good, and then back up to center again. Pull those elbows back, draw your shoulder blades towards one another, lift the chest, look up, and then exhale, elbows come forward. Inhale, pull the elbows back. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bring it back up to center. Release the hands down, and let's head on over to the mat, coming into tabletop position. So starting with your hands under your shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's curl the toes under here, spreading out your fingers nice and wide, pressing the palms in. Pads of the fingers are grabbing onto your mat. And now just press in and lift those knees up just a little bit off the mat here. Bring your core in nice and strong. Holding here, eyes look down and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Straighten those legs, drop into downward facing dog. And start by just pedaling your feet out here as we move back and forth, side to side. Stretching out the feet and the calves, backs of the legs. And now drop both heels and then lift up to your toes. Drop both heels and lift up to the toes. Drop it down and lift back up. Drop it down and lift back up. Drop it down and lift back up. And now drop it down. Slide forward into plank position. Lengthen your body. You may have to scoot your toes back a little bit. Hands are still under the shoulders. Core is strong. Long line with the body, reaching out through your head here. Plank pose. Breathing. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Drop those knees down, tops of the feet to the mat, and sit back towards your heels. Finding child pose here, just take a moment, let those shoulders relax, just drop your arms down, drop your head, and breathe here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Come back up into table position. Curl those toes under, lift, and bring it up to downward dog. Now walk your hands towards your feet. Just slowly finding your way into standing forward fold. Shake out your arms. Just shake your wrists and arms, letting them loosen up a bit, and then bring them to stillness. You can just have your fingers touching your legs or the floor. And now shake your head no. And then shake your head yes. And then slowly begin to walk your hands up your legs, coming up lower back, middle back, and into standing. Have yourself at the back of your mat. You want to have your feet about hip distance apart and find Tadasana. Hands are at your side. Just shake out your legs, shake out your arms a little bit, and then bring your hands together at your heart. Close your eyes for a moment and just feel yourself grounding down. Long legs, long spine, shoulders drop, crown of the head is reaching up. And then slowly let your eyes open. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale lift. Exhale fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale release. Inhale flat back all the way up and over. Palms together and back down to your heart. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale lift. Exhale fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way. And exhale. Hands back to heart. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale lift. Exhale fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale release. Walk it forward, coming into plank position. Drop your knees, tops of the feet down, lower all the way. Inhale, lift, cobra. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Curl the toes under and find your way up to downward dog. Breathe in here for 3. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale, release. Look forward towards your hands. Let's bring left foot forward. Plant the back foot and come all the way up. Straight legs. Front toes are forward, hips are forward. And now we're coming up and down, finding our lunge. And once you're settled in here, let your hands float up overhead. You can interlace your fingers. Slowly, eyes can look up. Breathing. Good. Exhale, arms down, shoulder height. Left arm forward, right arm back, warrior 2. Sinking a little deeper into your lunge. Reach those arms long, pointing out through the fingers. Let your eyes look at your front fingertips. Breathing. Good. Now today we'll try warrior 3. Bring that left arm back, and you're going to hop up onto the left foot and extend the right leg back. Keep your torso long. If you need to keep your right toe on the floor, that's fine. Otherwise, try lifting that right leg up and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale, drop the back leg down. Find your way back into warrior 2. And then we'll windmill the hands all the way back to the front foot. Left foot comes back. Drop knees. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push back up and come to downward dog. 3 breaths here. Good. Look towards your hands. Bring your right foot forward. Plant the back foot and come all the way up. So those toes are forward, hips are forward, back foot is planted. And now let's find our lunge, coming up and down, and then settle in. Make sure those hips still stay forward. Let the arms rise up overhead. Interlace the fingers. And slowly turn the eyes looking up, breathing. Inhale, 1, exhale. Inhale, 2, exhale. Inhale, 3, exhale. Let the arms slide down to shoulder height. Right arm forward, left arm back this time. Just turn and look back towards that back arm. Make sure it's going straight back. And then bring your eyes forward, looking towards the front fingers. Breathe. Good. Now swing that right hand back. And we're going to hop up off the back leg, straighten the front leg, and find warrior 3. Take your time, find a focal point. Breathing. Inhale, 1, exhale. Inhale, 2, exhale. Inhale, 3, exhale, release. Drop that foot down. Come back into warrior 2. And then windmill the hands all the way back to the front foot. Right foot back, drop knees, exhale. Inhale, cobra, exhale, release. Push and lift, come back to downward dog. Breathing, 3 breaths. Now look towards your hands, take little steps, and find your way up to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up and over. And exhale, hands come back to your heart. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale, release. Right foot back and left foot back. Drop knees. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift. Come back up to downward facing dog. And now drop both knees down onto the mat. Open the knees wide. Big toes touch. We're going to sit back towards our heels. Walk those elbows together, bring your palms together, and then just wiggle your elbows forward and drop your forehead onto the mat. Take some breaths here. Good, now raise your head, drop your hands down, and we're going to walk those knees in, clasp your hands together. Make sure the elbows are about shoulder distance apart here, and then curling your toes under. We're going to press into the feet, straighten the legs, and find Dolphin Pose. Look towards your hands, breathing. Legs are straight, keep trying to straighten out those legs, pushing the heels down. Eyes look forward, breathing. Inhale, 1, exhale. Inhale, 2, exhale. Inhale, 3, exhale, release. Drop your knees, sit back towards your heels, and take 3 breaths. Inhale, 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Come back up. Same hand position. Walk those elbows in. Curl the toes under. And now pressing into your toes, you're going to slowly straighten those legs again. Walk them in a little bit. Lifting the tailbone up. And now weight on the right foot. Lift the left leg up. Point the toes. Look forward towards your hands. And breathe here for 3. Drop that leg down. Drop your knees to the mat, tops of the feet to the floor. Release your shoulders, sit back towards your heels. Take 3 breaths. Good, now come back up. We have one more side to go. You can do this. Walk those elbows in, clasp the hands together, curl your toes under. Now press and lift. Straighten the legs. Walk the toes together. And now you're going to shift weight onto your left foot. Raise that right leg up. Point the toes. Reach it long. And now turn your eyes. Look towards your thumbs. Breathing. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Drop that leg down. Drop the knees. This time open up the knees wide. Big toes touch. Unclasp your hands. Just let your arms rest. Drop your head and take some breaths here. Good. Lift your head back up. Slide those hands in. Walk in, finding tabletop position. Hands are under the shoulders. And now lift up that right arm. Take it slow. Reach way up. Just give it a nice opening stretch here. And then we're going to drop it over to the left. And then inhale, reach it back up again. Exhale, take it down and over. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, down and over. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Last one up. And then drop the hand back to the mat. Readjust everything. We're going to head over to the other side. Nice and slow. Left arm, reach it up. And then over and down. Inhale, reach it up. And over and down. Keep it going. Last one up. And drop the hands down onto the mat. Nice job. Wiggle those hips side to side. Let your head swing back and forth. Breathing. And then come back to center. Walk your hands in towards your knees and come up into kneeling position. Let's bring those hands out in front, tops of the hands together, opening big imaginary curtain. Bring it all the way back around, clasp the hands together, draw the hands down towards the floor. Inhale, lift the chest, raise the eyes, looking up, and breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Eyes come forward. And now let's sit back towards our heels. And we're going to slowly roll down to the forehead. And then lift your head up to the crown of the head as you raise your hands up towards the ceiling, finding kneeling yoga mudra.
Trying to bring your shoulder blades together, lifting the arms up as high as you can. That may not be very high, or it may be all the way to the ceiling. Breathing. And then roll back to your forehead. Roll back to seated position. Release your hands. Bring them back around front. Just let them rest on your legs. Closing your eyes. Take 3 breaths. Good, and now slide back into tabletop position. You're going to take your left leg and you're going to turn it out to the left, kind of like a kickstand. And then we're going to come over onto this side angle pose. So make sure that that left arm is right underneath your shoulders. And then raise your right hand up towards the ceiling. And now see if you can lift your leg. You're going to flex that foot and then just barely drop it down. Don't let it touch, up and down. Breathing. Keep it going. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now bend that right knee. Bring your hand back. See if you can grab hold of that foot and push the foot into the hand, making a little arch in your back here. Let's hold this for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring the arm up, bring the leg out, and then drop it down. Come back over into tabletop position. Just wiggle the hips, let the head move side to side. And then coming back to center, we're going to turn the right leg out like a kickstand and roll over into side angle pose. Reaching that left hand up towards the ceiling. Make sure your right hand is underneath your shoulder. And then as you're ready, slowly lift that left leg up. Flexing the foot, pushing out through the heel. And then we're going to drop it down and lift back up. Drop it down and up. Drop it down and up. Keep it going. Exhale down, inhale up. One more. Now bring it up, bend that knee. Bring your hand around, grab that ankle, and press the foot into the hand, making a slight arch in the back. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop that hand and foot back down. Come back into tabletop position. Let's wiggle the hips, swing the head, and just soften here, taking a couple breaths. Good. Walk your knees a little closer together. Sit back towards your heels. And now you're going to bring your hands back around behind you. You're going to take your right hand and grab your left wrist. Pull both arms away from you. And then drop your head down onto the mat. Breathing here. And now lift your head back up. Release your hands. And now you're going to grab the other hand. So left hand grabs right hand and pull both arms away. And then drop that head back down. Good, and then release. Roll back up to seated position. Let's do some big circles with our arms going backwards. And then we're going to pause here, reverse, and bring them forward. Lots of shoulder work this morning. Good job, everybody. And now take your arm and cross it over your body and use your other arm as a little latch to hold it there. Breathing. Good, and then release that side. Left arm across, right arm holds it in place. And then release. Good, come up onto kneeling position. And let's bring the right leg out to the side. Try not to, I always kind of hyperextend my legs here, so I have to pay close attention. Try to keep your legs straight here. And now you're going to lift the left arm up towards the ceiling and then let the right arm slide down, coming into gate pose. Slowly turn your eyes, look up towards the ceiling and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, come back up. Release that hand down. Let's bring the right leg in. Just readjust, get balanced. And now the left leg goes out to the side. Toes point up. Let your right arm reach up towards the ceiling. And now slowly slide the left hand down. Bring the right arm up and over. Really opening this whole right side here. And then slowly turn and look up. Breathing. Good. Bring it back up. Drop the right hand down and bring that left leg in. Let's curl the toes under behind us. Drop your fingers down onto the floor. And then you're going to slowly straighten up those legs, coming into a fold. And then walk your feet in a little bit and adjust them so that you can drop down into a squat. Slide the hands in so they're by your feet. And then we're going to straighten and fold and come back to the squat. Straighten and fold and back to the squat. Straighten and fold and back to the squat. Straighten and fold. Straighten and fold. All right, let's hold it here in squat position. Again, adjusting your knees in or out, close or far to adjust. If you're just not even there yet, you might be like this, just with your knees bent, trying to drop your hips down. And now if you are a little higher up, we're going to try just walking around, twisting, and then back to center and back and forth. If you're down in the squat, same idea. Right knee drops, left leg pulls back, and then back to center and over to the other side. Let's just move back and forth like this a few more rounds. Nice and easy. Good, and then come back to center. Bring your hands, palms together inside of your legs. And now we're going to reach our hands up. And as you drop the hands down to the center of your chest, your elbows are just gently pushing into the legs, opening up the hips a bit here. And let's hold this for 3. Close your eyes and breathe. And then slowly let your eyes open. Drop your hands back down onto the floor. Slide your knees forward and let's swing the legs around, coming into Badaknasana. So you're going to have your feet together and your hands are down shins, ankle area. Sit nice and tall, just wiggle the knees, soften up the legs a little bit, side to side. And now with your back nice and long, let's bend the elbows and bring that upper body forward. Try not to drop your head so that you keep your torso in one long line here. So you're bringing it forward and then bringing it back. Bring it forward and bring it back. Bring it forward and bring it back. And now bring it forward and just come right to your edge here. And we're just going to pulse a little bit here. Just gently back and forth. And now I want you to bring it right down to your edge. Let your head drop down, round your shoulders. Drop it as far as you comfortably can and hold it here, breathing. Slowly begin to roll it back up. And slide your hands around side by your hips. We're going to try and bring those feet in a little bit. You're going to keep on the little toe side of your feet here. As you bring your hands around, you're going to lift your butt up off the ground and try and slide forward so that you're balancing just on the little toe sides of your feet and your fingertips. See if you can straighten your back here, nice and long. Some might be able to bring the hands around front. And if you want to try the balance, you can bring one hand up to your heart and maybe the other. And then bring your hands down, walk them back around by your hips, drop your tailbone down, stretch out those legs and just shake them out for a minute. And then we're going to bring those feet back in and come back into a squat position and slowly rise back up into standing. So come into a 5-pointed star, have your feet wide, and let's bring those arms out to the side. Turn your palms up and then back down, palms up and down, palms up and down. Reach the hands back, clasp the hands together, shoulder blades come towards one another, and then we're going to hinge forward, dropping the head down as the hands go up. So similar to kneeling yoga mudra, standing yoga mudra, our arms are reaching up, our head is reaching down. Try to straighten those legs. Just gently shake your head no here. And then shake your head yes. And now release your hands down, grab onto your ankles with both hands, and see if you can drop your head a little further towards the floor. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Lift your head up. You're going to take your right hand over to the left side. So both hands are over, grabbing hold of your foot or your ankle. And then we're going to slowly fold our body down the left side. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Lift the head. Walk both hands back to center and then over to the right side. Grab hold with both hands and then slide your body down the right leg. Breathing. Good. Lift your head back up. Come back to center. And now turn your fingers so that they're pointing towards the back of the room. And then walk your hands in between your legs, reaching them in and back as far as you can. Let your head drop and hold it here. Breathing. Walk your hands back to center. Get steady on your feet. Bring your left hand to your left hip, right hand to right hip, and slowly roll back up to standing. Let's heel toe those feet together and just shake it out. Just walk out your legs, walk out your arms, maybe do a little dance, just shaking it around a little bit, shaking the arms, shaking the legs. Good. And then let's come to stillness again and take a little bit wider stance with your legs. And we're going to do that figure 8 movement that we've done. So you want a little bounce in your knees here. You're going to imagine that your hand is like a Sharpie, and you're going to make a nice big 8, bring it up and over and around, cross it down and back up, over, around, and just keep on going, making those 8s all the way up and all the way down. Maybe put a little dance into your movements here. Breathing, inhale, exhale. One more time, up, over, down, and around, and just shake it out. And now let's take the other side. So left side Sharpie. What color is your Sharpie? Mine's going to be pink. And then bring it up, over, around, down, up, over, and around. And just let your body flow here. Breathing. One more time. And then bring it up and over and drop it down. All right, let's do the swinging side to side. So a little bend in the knees here. And then you're going to let your arms twist and hit your hips as you twist to each side. You're going to let out a little puff of air. All right, begin to let it slow down. Just coming back to center. Shake out your hands, shake out your legs, and just walking it out a little bit. And then coming into stillness, let's try a balance pose while we're standing right here. So just rock from your toes to heels a couple times. And then coming into stillness, look in front of you, find a spot that you can focus your eyes on. We're going to do tree pose today. So let's shift weight over onto our right foot. You can just kickstand your foot, have your toe on the floor if you're not feeling very balanced today. You can bring it to your lower leg, or you can bring it all the way up into your inner right leg. Once you get settled into your position, bring your hands to your heart, find your focal point. And as you're ready, let those arms float up overhead and open. Breathing. Hands come together and then drop back down to your heart. Release that leg and shake it out. And remember, if you're not feeling balanced today, if you feel like you're falling all over the place, you can always grab a chair, edge of a couch, something to get started with. Let's see if we can get that other side done. So left foot balancing on the ground. Decide where you're going to place that right foot.
And then hands come to heart. And then as you're ready, reach them up. Woo. And open. Breathing. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Hands together. Back down to your heart. Release the foot and come back down. That was a close one. I thought I was going to fall. All right, walk it out. And now lift your knees way up. Do some big steps. Just walking back and forth. Keep it going. Big wide arms. Side to side. Begin to slow it down. And coming back to center, back to stillness. Good job, you guys. All right, let's come back to the back of the mat. Standing in Tadasana. Just bring your hand to your heart. Close your eyes. Feel that heart beating. Take a few breaths here. Even inhale, even exhale. And then release your hands down. All right, let's bring palms together. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale back, inhale lift. Exhale fold, hands to shins up. Exhale release. Walk it out. And drop it down. Come all the way down onto your belly here. And now we're going to reach our hands forward and have the tops of the feet on the mat behind us. On the inhale, we're going to come up for Superman, Supergirl pose, lifting the arms and the legs, balancing on the torso. Ready, begin. Inhale, lift. Raise the arms, raise the legs. Breathing. Drop them down. Turn your head to the left. Let your cheek just rest on the mat. Bend your knees and let those legs go side to side. Good. Now drop your feet back down. Bring your arms alongside of you this time. Now we're going to lift arms and legs, only the arms will come up and back. All right, ready, begin. Inhale, lift. Raise the arms. Raise the legs, pointing the fingers, pointing the toes. Breathing. Exhale, release. Drop everything down. Bend your knees. Let those legs go side to side. And now drop your feet back down. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. And let's slowly bring up a nice slow cobra here. Lift the heart, raise the eyes, look up. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, drop it down. Last one, lift it up. And exhale, drop it down. Slide your hands under your shoulders and lift up into tabletop position. Walk those knees in and then switch around. We're going to come over onto
our seated position. So you want to scoot yourself down so that you're towards the end of the mat and you're sitting about in the middle here. And let's raise the arms up overhead, look up, reach up, and then exhale slowly. Fold it forward and down, grabbing hold of your toes, dropping your nose down towards your knees, and breathing. Good, now slowly roll it up. Let's bring the right leg in and cross it over the left. Just gonna adjust the screen here for a second. Just cross your leg over, flex both feet, arms reach up overhead, and then exhale. Fold it forward and down, drop your nose down towards your legs. And then bring it back up. Uncross the leg, bring it in the other way. Left leg on top of right. Just positioning it wherever you can. If this is too much for you, it can come to the inside of the leg, okay? Otherwise, half lotus, arms up and over, and exhale, reach it down, drop your nose to knee, and breathe. Good, and then bring it back up. Uncross the legs again, and then as you're in the middle of your mat, I want you to lift your palms up, and we're going to come down slowly, one vertebrae at a time, just bringing it all the way down into a laying position. Feel your lower back, middle back, shoulders, and head coming down onto the mat. Bend both knees. Place your palms down by your hips. And now we're going to slowly lift the hips, roll up to the shoulders. And exhale, drop back down. Inhale, lift the hips up. And exhale, drop back down. Inhale, lift the hips up. Hold them up this time. Walk the arms together behind you. Clasp your shoulders towards one another. Clasp your hands together. And now you're really going to press into your feet, lifting the hips high, finding bridge pose. Keep your chin on your chest and your eyes looking up here. And breathe. Good, now unclasp your hands, unwind your shoulders, upper back, middle back, hips come back to the ground. Bring those knees in towards you, just give yourself a little hug, rocking side to side. And then bring both knees together so your legs are tucked in towards one another. Spread your arms out nice and wide. And now drop both knees to the right and turn and look left. Laying spinal twist. Just breathing here, nice and easy. And now bring those knees back to center. Adjust, tucking everything in. And now both knees over to the left. Turn and look right. And breathe. And then back to center again. And now we can slowly stretch out our legs. Bring our arms down alongside of us.
And start to prepare for Shavasana. Getting your legs nice and comfy. Wiggle your feet back and forth a little. Wiggle your hips side to side. Wiggle your shoulders. Just feeling everything beginning to soften and settle into a nice, comfortable laying position. You can let your breath return back to its normal soft inhale, soft exhale. Noticing if there's anywhere in your body that you need to adjust or maybe shake out a little bit or just make some fine-tuned movement that will make it just feel completely wonderful for you. Find that spot. And then let your focus come to the breath. Watching the inhale, watching the exhale. On your next inhale, breathe in a little deeper. Exhale, release. Start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Feel your body moving again. And now slowly bring your knees in towards your chest. Curl up. Roll over onto your right side. Take a couple breaths here. Slowly begin to bring yourself back up to seated position. You can let your eyes be soft or closed. Let's bring our hands together at our heart, just taking a moment to acknowledge your practice, that you got here on the mat today. You did the work. Nice job. My wish for you today is health in your body, peace in your mind, and love in your heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. And thank you to the music, Steve.
Bravo.